What's up, guys? So today we're back on the FTRs, and specifically fuel cap. So as many of you know, the FTR has a keyed fuel cap, and it can be a little tricky to undo. So mine, obviously, it's almost 5 years old, so it's gotten a little bit less stiff. But when these are new, you almost feel like you're breaking the freaking key off trying to get it undone. Let's go to my wife's and see how hers is. It was actually slightly easier. So these they get better over age, but what happens is you have two pieces of plastic in here that are spinning that locks it in place. Putting a little WD-40 on the seal in there and then down here does help it quite a bit. But so that's the first issue with these. It's not really an issue, it's more of a minor inconvenience. However, the second minor inconvenience is when you have the ride commands. So the FTRs, they are not a keyless start like the Challengers and some of the other bikes. So when you turn your key off to open up your fuel cap, it shuts the display off. So when you have your phone and Bluetooth and everything connected to your display, it has to repair and everything when you go to turn your bike back on, which delays everything. On the Challengers and the other bikes, you can just hit your kill switch, leave this on, it keeps your helmet and everything paired, fill up with gas, and be on your merry way without having to reset anything. So the FTR, it does do that. So since 2019, when this thing came out, there hasn't been a keyless gas cap unless you bought the RSD race fuel tank, but then you lose a couple gallons and they're like unobtainium. But that tank came with a non-locking gas cap. So enter Smelly Dog. So this is a guy on the forum. He has his own CNC machines, and he does this as a hobby, and he saw the need for gas caps, keyless gas caps, which there is absolutely zero. So it comes in this nice little box. There's his business card with all his information on it. And this is it. So this is a fully machined billet piece. It is a 2-piece kit. And we'll move the GoPro up here so I can have two hands and show you how it works. So it's actually a pretty little bit of machinery here. So he is, I believe, going to offer different color anodizing and raw if you want it. I personally would want the raw because I just like the look of it. But you can see all of his tooling marks, which is pretty neat, adds a little bit of depth to it. But again, everything's billet, and what he did was it's spring loaded. So when you put it on the bike, it goes on the bike like this, push down, and it locks in. Let's go over and try it out on the bike. Again, so like I said, when this opens up, and you can kind of see, there you go, the mechanism. If you're going to lube it up, you'd want to lube it right down in here. But as you can see, mine's still a little stiff. But what this guy does here, lines up just like that. Twist on. And there's enough spring tension here where this isn't going anywhere. Obviously, it's an O-ring seal. You should be able to do it both ways if you want. Yep. So you can do it either way. But he sent a couple of these out where he did pull the contest. I was one of the lucky winners. It's me, one of the hooligan racers, and Anna won his contest. So he has 3 of these out in the wild right now. I'm gonna do a long-term review of them. He wants some feedback, and then I'll send this back to him with any feedback I have. As of right now, I have absolutely no issues with it. Everything is nice and easy to use. It seals really good. We'll see how it does riding and fueling up, but I don't see any issues coming from it. And then he will put these on the market once he gets these back, when he feels like we've put enough miles on them, and they will be available for purchase. What I'll do is I'll stick his Instagram handle down in the description. And then obviously you have his email and everything from that card. You can just pause it there. And yeah, so new keyless gas caps for all the FTRs. So these are the same from 2019 up until 2024. I don't know if they're going to change when they come out with the 2025 bike, but as of now, these are all the exact same. Thanks for watching, guys.